Hello, welcome to our course. If you are here, it's probably because you are facing or have already faced the problem of credit card debt, one of the biggest financial challenges many people face daily. Let's understand the impact of this debt on your life and how you can turn the situation around. Credit card debt can start with a simple mistake. You buy something you didn't plan for, and when the bill arrives, you decide to pay the minimum amount. It seems harmless, right? But in reality, this can be the start of a vicious cycle. What happens is that the high interest rates of credit cards, which can reach up to 30% per year or more, depending on the institution, start to accumulate quickly. So, imagine you have a debt of $1,000. If you only pay the minimum amount on the bill, the interest on that amount can be so high that, over the months, you will see your debt growing much faster than you anticipated. Let me give you a practical example. Let's say you have a debt of $2,000 on your credit card. If you only pay the minimum amount on the bill, which is usually around 10% of the total debt, you'd be paying $200. Sounds like a lot, right? But the problem is that, with 30% annual interest, approximately 2.5% monthly, each month, part of your payment goes towards interest, and because the minimum payment doesn't cover all of the interest, the debt keeps growing. In the end, you end up paying much more than the original debt amount. That's the problem with the vicious cycle. Each month, you pay only the interest and a fraction of the outstanding balance, but the original debt is never paid off. Instead of progressing, you end up sinking further. This is a very common scenario, and unfortunately, many people don't realize they are stuck in this cycle until they find themselves with unpayable debts. Now you must be wondering, why do so many people fall into this trap? Well, the credit card is a very convenient financial tool and, when used correctly, can even help manage your finances. But it also creates a false sense of financial availability. It's easy to fall into the temptation to buy something you really want, without thinking about the long-term consequences. Additionally, credit card debt can compromise other important areas of financial life, such as retirement planning, home financing, or even the education of children. If not controlled, these debts become a snowball. Now that we understand the nature of the problem, we know that it's possible to get out of this situation with the right strategies. Throughout this course, we will explore the best solutions, such as paying off your credit card debt, and how you can regain control of your financial life. No matter how large the debt is, there's always a way to take the first step toward recovery. The important thing is to act now, not leave it for later. Let's learn together the best strategies to pay off this debt and get your financial life back on track. Shall we begin? Tips for those who are currently in debt. Pay more than the minimum. Whenever possible, pay more than the minimum amount on the bill. This will help reduce the accumulated interest. Stop using the card until the debt is resolved. Avoid adding new purchases to the credit card while paying off the debt. Review your expenses and create a plan. Start analyzing where you can cut back on expenses and use that amount to pay off the debt.